Hi, I'm Unique Model, aka Shantae Renee P for Positivity, and this is a channel for love and for healing. I want you to know that love begins with you, and it absolutely does. Be the love you want to see manifest in your life, and it will come. So, this is a probably like a part 2 of the message that I did a couple of days ago. If I can, I will link that video in not in the description box. We'll attach it to the video. So I was very upset, and I'm actually still upset, but I'm not tipsy or drunk because by the time I did that video, I was drunk. So, of course, that has been thrown in my face. So I did send that video out to a lot of my family members. So now I'm being told that I practice witchcraft because they probably seen some of my other videos, which I do tarot. And like I've told you all before, my family is very Christian. So because I use these and wear these probably, I am practicing witchcraft. So not knowing that when you say things,
I miss that good cooking. God damn it.
Hey, how are you?
Boy, my son fell in love with it.
Look, and this is an impromptu visit from somebody I used to cook for.
Boy, you be cooking, he be happy as hell. I miss it too, but he can eat. I mean, I think he loves you more than I did. All right,
You are so welcome. You have a good day too. Oh, see, little impromptu visit. Somebody I used to who used to partake in the meals that I fixed. Is just telling me he misses my cooking and his son. So yes, and no, we weren't together. It was just he just used to be in the house that I was in, and when I cook for everybody, and that's bringing me to, I guess, this point where it was told to me yesterday, my grandmother, that's why I don't eat your cooking, because you practice witchcraft. And this was after I sent the video, so I'm sure they saw some of the other videos, and I do tarot now as a part of my journey and, you know, divination and what I'm supposed to be doing. So yes, my grandmother does not eat my food because I practice witchcraft. Not and being in the understanding of when you say things about people like, I hope they don't do something, or I hope this happens, or I wish this happens, or I pray something happens, you are spelling with your words. So if anybody's practicing witchcraft, everybody's practicing witchcraft, because we have communication and we talk all the time. So it was funny because I was coming out the house yesterday to come to the car to come smoke. My aunt was standing in a chair, and she had a bottle of olive oil in her arm, and I believe she was praying over the house. I don't know exactly, but I believe that's what it was. And my grandmother knew she was out there because she had unlocked the door for her. So she was more than likely trying to anoint the house, which I'm aware of that ritual, because when I was military, well, my ex-husband was military, and, you know, I grew up in the Christian church. I would anoint the windows, all the openings to the house, and pray over it before we moved in. So that's a ritual. Is that witchcraft? When you take communion on first Sundays, the blood of Jesus in the body, you partake in the juice or wine, whichever one you all use, and the crackers, representative of the body of Christ. Is that not a ritual? So nobody's complaining about that. You do what you have to do. But I'm gonna read these cards because that's what I'm being called to do. I'm gonna read them and channel my messages and do what I am being called to do and what I am led to do. That's what I'm gonna do. So you do you. I'm gonna do me. Call me a witch. Call me a bitch. Call me whatever you want. It is what it is. So as of right now, there is chaos ensuing throughout the house and the family. It is not comfortable at all, but I know everything is happening for a reason. So yes, before you start pointing fingers about people practicing witchcraft, because those rituals that you all practice also in religion, um, those things are also what you would consider, someone would consider witchcraft. So before you start pointing the fingers of what somebody else is doing, you need to be in a further understanding. And I get it, because initially I was afraid to watch a tarot reading or pick up cards, because it was like that the way I was raised. So I get it. It's like, oh, that's taboo, that's wrong, blah blah blah. But I've seen myself, I've had dreams and visions of me doing tarot. I've had dreams and visions of me having a YouTube channel. So I'm following what I'm supposed to be doing. But you know, you follow what you're supposed to be doing. So right now I am the outcast, which is fine. Others are being made to suffer for it, you know, like my grandchildren. But it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be all good. But because I'm exercising my throat chakra, that's bringing me to another point of why I made the video and why the argument happened. So my grandson has long hair, and it's kind of like cut close around the sides, but he has long hair, so it was braided. And my uncle was making comments about this is why kids are confused, and I kind of stopped him before he went there, because my grandchild was sitting right there, and I tried to be cordial. But if any of y'all know, some family members, and if you are watching this and you are one of my family members, that particular family member, once he gets started, that's what it is. And a lot of us have grown up cowering back, or not saying anything, not speaking our truths, not speaking up to him. But when he goes in and he's allowed to say whatever he wants and it's accepted, and the people who have stood up against him and have spoken to him basically in the same manner that he speaks to us, we are the ones that are chastised for it, and the ones who are told we were wrong, and you know, and everything is okay with what he's doing. But it's like the other people, he doesn't get chastised for doing whatever. We are the ones who are being put in our place, and negativity is sent our way and things of that nature. So that's what really pissed me off, because I remember back in the day when I was a child and my mom wasn't here a lot. She was either asleep or she was working. So, and my parents were divorced, and we would get in trouble for simple stuff. And it was more so because you are not doing exactly as you are being told. And as young spirits, or you know, spirits, but you're a child, but your soul knows when something is right and something is wrong, even at young ages. It's like when you rebel against it, you are the problem. So he was sent in to discipline us a lot, and then so we've been dealing with this for several years. And I'm just like, not my grandkids, because I remember what you used to do to us. I remember what you used to do to your own children. I remember what you used to do to our cousins, aunts, and people that you have gotten into arguments with. And basically, I was standing my ground and standing up for what is basically what is right, and trying to protect my grandchild and children against things. Because I know before, when I was younger, I would not speak up. It's just like you kind of just laugh it off, or I just be mad and walk away. But I don't do that anymore. So of course, I'm a problem. So that's how that whole video came to be. And after I stopped being cordial, after he called me a bitch. So my dark side came out, because I do have one. And I just saw 9:25 on the clock. If you know, you know. So yeah, my dark side came out, and my shadow side is a part of me. And yeah, that shadow side sometimes protects me and those that I am caring for. So it came out, and as long as I'm balancing out, it's gonna be there. It's a part of me. It's not like you can really can't really get rid of it. You can work through it so you can be in the understanding of how it works. But the shadow side doesn't go away. We're on a planet of duality, and there is light and there is dark. It just is what it is. Most of the time I try to vibrate higher, you know, in the light, but sometimes I just saw 10:12 on the clock, and if you know, you know. Sometimes that was my brother's birthday. who is deceased, so yes, that was confirmation for me. Sometimes you vibrate higher, and I try to stay in the light because that energy actually feels better to me, but sometimes I have to go dark. I don't like it because sometimes it takes me a little while to get out of it, and I don't like the way it makes me feel. I'd rather be on the lighter sides of things, but we are both light and dark, and it just, that's it. It is what it is. So yes, now I'm practicing witchcraft when in actuality all of us are practicing some form of something. And I'm being ridiculed for standing up for my beliefs and trying to protect the innocence of children, especially my grandkids have been through a lot. My daughter will open up about her story in months to come whenever she is called to do it. So yeah, I just wanted to put this out here as kind of like a part 2 to the first message, because some people may not understand. Yes, I was thoroughly pissed when I did that video. I'm still upset. I'm still upset. My nervous system is like this right now. It's like I can feel it. The energy outside of me, the energy in me is just like, it's going kind of like a little haywire. It was worse before I started the video, but I did calm down some. But yes, my this is where I'm at, because people are, I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna be fine. I knew it was coming eventually when whenever anybody found out that I was actually reading cards. Well, some of my family members did know, but you know, the hardcore Christian ones, I knew that was gonna happen. So I'm more of an outcast than I was before. Kudos to me. So that is all I have for this message. Sending you loving healing. I appreciate you. Make sure you appreciate yourself, and remember, happiness is homemade. Feed yourself some good shit. Mind, body, and spirit. Have a wonderful day. Bye.